So the story that I decided to tell was a story of I think it was a very important chapter of my life. I was being migrated from Mexico to the United States, and I wanted something short, even though I know it's a long story, but I wanted to also tell something that would impact a few people or let them know a little bit more about me. Sometimes when people see me, they think that my struggle has been very easy, that I've always had a bit more privilege than others in my community, and it isn't so. So I wanted to share something about me that was really personal, something that most people don't know. So the first thing I think was getting your email and thinking about the story that I wanted to tell. I have a lot of stories, and just finding a story that I thought would be meaningful, something that would not just, I guess, not just any story, but something that was dear to me. And that was the beginning. And just kind of the night before coming to the workshop, I kept thinking about what story am I going to tell? What is it that I want to talk about? And in the morning, driving to the workshop, thinking, is this the right story? Is this story something that I want to share? Are these facts about my life something that I want to expose, something that I want to put out there for others to know? So it was a little bit of, I was a little bit nervous coming into the workshop, but going through some of the stories that have already been played, you showing us a few examples of some stories, it kind of put me a little bit at ease and helped me a little bit more to understand, and just to kind of narrow my story down, and knowing that I didn't have to go into every single little detail of my story, because the story could actually be a very long story, but just the major key points helped me and put me at ease. Being able to talk to the other people in the group, being able to share what we were going through, or being able to share our stories and being able to talk a little bit about them also helped. And I was able to actually see through storytelling how it could impact so many people, that one story can make such a difference in somebody else's life. You said something that I really loved. You said, you cannot hate someone if you know their story. And that was just impacting to me, just because sometimes we don't take the time to know somebody's story. Sometimes we don't take the time to listen to somebody's story. So this workshop, in 2 minutes, you're going to be able to tell that story, or 3 minutes. I think that it's powerful. It's just powerful what this can do, not just to one person, but to an audience. Yeah. So I thought that, I knew this story very well. And, I lived it and I remember it. And I've shared it a couple of times, and maybe not with an audience, but on one-on-one basis with some other person. And I didn't think that the story was going to be, or was going to impact me the way it did again. When writing it wasn't such a big problem, but when it was time to read it, when it was time to record it with my own voice, hearing myself, hearing my voice crackling up and breaking, I realized that this story has still effect on me even after so many years, even after thinking, oh well, it's part of who I am. I lived it, but I'm already done with it. I don't think we're ever done with who we are, and we're never done with our story. I would like to invite everyone to come and share your story and just open yourself up. Always says everybody has a story. We all have something to share. We all have something that we're passionate about, or that we're dear, or that we have, that we're passionate about. And my story is about family. My story is about being together as a family. So it doesn't have to be that, but come and share with us about you. Let us know who you are. So join us this August 3rd so that you can know our story. Everybody that has gone through the workshop, our showcase is August 3rd. We know that you'll enjoy it and you'll get to know a little bit more about us. Los invitamos este agosto 3 que vengan y escuchen nuestras historias, conozcan un poquito más de cada uno de nosotros que hicimos nuestras historias. Los invitamos, los esperamos.